You cannot protect your old identity and build a new one at the same time. You have to trade one for the other. This version of myself has to go for the next version to come. And what is it going to take? It's going to take me thinking past this level that I am in right now. This is just how I am. It's my personality. It's just my character. That's just how I've been. How many times have you said those words to close the door on your own growth? How many times? You've lost count. We use personality as a shield to protect us from the discomfort of change. But today, we are taking that shield away. It's the 7 of our 75 days journey, and today we are dismantling the biggest lie you've ever told yourself, the lie that you are a finished product. If you're going to make it to day 75, you have to stop defending the person you were on day 1. So what you call personality is often just a deeply grooved pattern of behavior you have practiced for so many years. The anxious person has practiced anxiety. The hot-headed person has practiced anger. It's not your fault that these grooves were carved, but it is your responsibility to carve new one. And in this series, we are not just learning, we are rewiring. What was practiced can be unpracticed. Saying this is just how I am is a sophisticated way of opting out of accountability. Yeah, I said what I said. Because if your behavior is your identity, nobody can expect you to change. But in the next 67 days, we are going to be disturbing every ideology that you have built with the tag, this is just how I am. Because the moment you stop defending who you currently are, is the moment where you allow yourself to become who you've been called to be. I used to tell people that I was not a morning person and I do not like structure. I don't like organizing things. I don't like the fact that you're going to follow step by step. You have to be in structure. And honestly speaking, the fact that I told myself that I'm not a morning person, I do not like structure. Anything that has to make me wake up very early in the morning and do things or put things in place by be very structural, I would naturally just gravitate away from it because in my mind, I'm not a money person and I'm not a structured person. It's just for them. And that's a fixed mindset that makes you think your habits are just set in stone. The best way to live is to live with a growth mindset. So after intentionally choosing the growth mindset, I realized that I was choosing the comfort of my habits over the discipline of my destiny. To get to where I am right now, I had to stop saying I am not a morning person and I do not like structure. And I had to start putting myself out there, like make sure I wake up early in the morning. I started going to the gym early in the morning, and also I make sure that I have structure for this content that I'm creating. I make sure that I have a structure for it. Whether I like it or not, these are things that I need to put in place. It felt fake at first. Over time, it became my normal. It became my usual. Although it felt fake at first, I think maybe I was just deceiving myself. The practice became the person. I didn't find myself during my growth. I built myself. I did the habit so much so well that it became a part of me. And I stopped saying I'm not a morning person, I'm not a structured person. And I started seeing myself as that person because that is the person that can take me where I need to go, not that old version that I am used to. And that brings me to my point. Character is a muscle. Discipline and courage, they are muscles that you need to exercise for them to grow. It's just like when you go to the gym. When you first started working out, you're going to feel so sore and you'll be asking yourself, should I even go back the next day? But the body has to first of all go through that stretch before it gets used and it starts growing. And when that's why when I hear a lot of people say, how are you able to go to the gym? Does it not break down your body? I'm like, it doesn't break down my body because my body's already used to that. That's the same thing with your character. That's the same thing with building discipline and courage and any character trait you need to imbibe. Just the same way you learned those old way of life, you can actually learn this new character. They are not gifts. Hello? They are not gifts. You build them by going against your natural impulse. You build them by going against the things you will naturally do. Yes, you cannot protect your old identity and build a new one at the same time. You have to trade one for the other. This version of myself has to go for the next version to come. And what is it going to take? It's going to take me thinking past this level that I am in right now. It's going to take me thinking like the person I want to be. I have to start treating myself like somebody I want to meet, not getting familiar and thinking, oh, this is just how I am. So that is an approach you need to take into your life. Your character is not set in stone. It's something that when you exercise over time, it will become your new normal. So you have to be willing to let the day 1 version of yourself go so that the day 75 version of yourself can emerge. And that is the work in the weeks ahead. So what behavior are you hiding under the phrase of that's just how I am? Name it in the comment section. One reason why I always tell you to name it in the comment section is when you do not expose these things, when you do not say them, they still have their hold over you. But when you say it out, you find out that it doesn't have that much hold over you. It was just because it's in your head. So name that one thing in the comment section. If you made it through week 1 with me, I am proud of you. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and drop a day 7 in the comment section. I want to see those that are still in the race. Tomorrow, we start week 2, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Don't forget again to subscribe if you haven't, like, share to somebody that you know needs to see this, or to people that you know needs to see this, and comment and like again so that YouTube can recommend this video to many more people. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.